What's up, YouTube? Ubermensch here. I haven't uploaded anything in like 2 years or something like that. I don't know, but I figured I should probably do a deck profile again, considering that I just went second place at the Fargo regional yesterday with my old trusty deck, Inzektors. So I did a deck profile with the store. It's not uploaded yet. I don't know if they're going to. They said they were, but it's not online yet. If they do, I'll link it in the doobly-doo. But I didn't really go very in-depth in it. I was kind of hurried, so I just went like straight through the deck without really explaining any of my choices. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of my choices for this deck profile. Alright, starting off, Inzektor dragonfly, hornet, triple centipede, giga-mantis, triple ladybug, and hopper. So like kind of just, the standard Inzektor engine. And then I went double Veiler. I went 2 and 2 on the Veiler and the Fiendish chains, just so I could have extra effect negation. And then double cardcar D, just, extra draw power. So that was it for the monsters. It wasn't too big of a monster lineup. Double sword. I think swords are really good. You can use them to get stuff back from the graveyard. Sorry about that little break. My camera decided to just stop recording. I don't know what happened, but whatever. On with the deck. Okay, so as I was saying, 2 swords. This card is just too good to run it in any less than 2. I think you can't run 1. One thing I would do a lot is I would just, even if I had to destroy something on my own, I'd search out sword and just equip it to dragonfly or something at the end of the turn, so that even if I got rid of it, I would just add it right back to my hand, and it was a way of constantly getting it back from the grave. That was really helpful against a lot of matchups today. 3 pot of dualities, and then 3 upstart goblins. Just thinning out the deck, and then foolish burial, of course. Triple MST. I actually used this card offensively more than I used it defensively today. Or yesterday, I guess. But one of the main things I did with it is, right now, or at least yesterday in Fargo, the big card that everyone was running, in at least 2s or 3s, was Fiendish Chain. So if you summon a monster, they're not going to have Veiler in hand. They're going to flip Fiendish on you instead. So you just MST it. And I have more cards in my side deck for that. I'll get into those later. Traps. I was running only 2 Reckless Greeds. I like Reckless. It's just I'm not entirely sold on skipping out drawing cards for 2 turns. It's nice, but it's just come back to bite me in the rear too many times. So I like 2 of them. I like having 2 of them in the deck, but I don't know. I also don't really have room for any more of them. I just like running other things. Triple Call the Haunted. It's just nice without Monster Reborn in the deck. Again, having 3 of them in there, it just gets Dragonfly back. You can keep doing loops. That's one of the reasons I was running triple Ladybug, because then you have something else to search out. And if you keep bringing Dragonfly back, you're gonna run out of centipedes. So having other things in there to summon out, and then you can just keep bringing it back. You can keep popping things with Hornet. You can go for rank 4s pretty easily. Double Fiendish. Like I said earlier, I went 2 and 2 on the Veilers and Fiendish Chains. The way that I was using MSTs on the Fiendish Chains, I wasn't the only person doing that, and I knew that I wasn't going to be the only person doing that, so I wanted to have the Veilers in there. But I didn't want to just have hand traps. I like having the Fiendish Chains just to stop attacks, too. Double Mirror Force. I don't know. It's a good card. Double Waboku, just stop more attacks. Bottomless Trap Hole, Torrential, and Solemn Warning. Just, rounding up with some effect, with some summon negation there. That is it for the main deck. My side deck, I didn't really use a lot of things in here. Leviathan Dragon, mechquipped, didn't use him at all. Giga-brilliant, didn't use him at all. Leviair, didn't use him at all. Didn't use acid golem at all. Didn't use these 2 at all. Abyss Dweller and daigusto emeral. Didn't use exa-stag at all. Most of my rank 5s I did use though. Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, I actually used him. Zanmaioh, used him quite a bit. Other people were siding in crows against me constantly, so if they got rid of my hornet, I would just go into this dude with ladybug. Just make the rank 5, go into him, and then destroy the back row. Adreus, same thing, but instead of for back row, this dealt with face-up threats. Tiras, just is a good card. Shark Fortress, I usually use Shark Fortress when I'm playing, but yesterday I didn't really get a chance to use him. There was just too much back row, and I was always afraid of that, so I usually went into Adreus if I was going to go into one of the two of these. Volcasaurus, card is good, and Gaia Dragon, mainly there for Volcasaurus. I did that combo 2 or 3 times, I think. The side deck, 2 Max Cs. I never sided them in. I like having them in here, but I never really sided them in. I never used them at all. I didn't really play against anything that needed them. There were a lot of Bujin players there, and that you really don't need Max C for. Dimensional Fissure, good card is good. 2 Twisters and a Dust Tornado. This was my added spell and trap destruction, so like I said earlier in the video, a lot of people were running Fiendish Chains. So these, I could like summon a dragonfly, summon centipede, activate the effect, wait for them to flip their Fiendish Chains, and then I just hit it with one of these, or with an MST. Okay, sorry for that little break again. I don't know, I really don't know what my camera is doing. It's just acting up. It was like, cannot record movie, and so it just stopped recording and turned off. I don't know what it's up to, but it shouldn't really matter much. As I was saying, I could just, like hit their Fiendish Chains or their Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors or their Dimensional Fissures or whatever I needed to hit with one of these, and then I'd also have the MSTs for any other problem back rows, so I was really set on that. Mind Crush, I was expecting to run into a lot more Fire Fist than I ran into. I didn't play any Fire Fist all day. There were a lot of people running it there, I just didn't play any, which was kind of disappointing because I wanted to play against it. It's a really strong matchup for Inzektors, but I used this against Bujins. Nothing really happened. I usually just kind of set it and then nothing happened. It's a good card to have in there though. Overworked. This is a good card. Again, I was expecting to play more Fire Fist. I was expecting to play Fire Fist in general, I guess, is what I mean to say. And I never got the chance, but I did side it in against Bujins, and it did help. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors. This card saved me. Oh my god. You side this in, and Bujins can't do anything. Debunk does the same thing. And this was another thing I sided in if I knew they were going to side in Veilers or Crows against me, because I did this on Crow and on Veiler at least once each during the day. And they really helped. They really saved me. And then Soul Drain is the same thing, but I never drew into it. It's a one-off. Whatever. So that is the deck. Inzektors are a good deck. I like them. I've been playing them since they came out. I kind of took a break for a little bit right when these 2 got limited, but whatever. That's it for the deck. You can say what you like about it. It did get 2nd place at regionals, so I did get this nifty little deck box here. I think that's pretty cool. I got the cool Gravekeeper's mat, which I'm glad I didn't get the Ghost Trick mat. That was for the last booster pack. That one was kind of stupid, I thought. But whatever, like, comment, subscribe. Again, if they post it on the Paradox Comics and Cards YouTube page, I'll link that in the description below. But until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Signing out.